Be me. Cade, 25 years old. Graphic designer. Freelance. I work from home. My home is a loft apartment. 2 bedrooms. High ceilings. Exposed ducts. A kitchen that's too small. A couch that's too big. And a roommate who might be a vampire. Rain. 24 years old. Bartender at a nightclub called The Void. She also does special effects makeup for low-budget horror movies. You know those films where someone gets their face ripped off by a mutant raccoon? She made the raccoon. She also made a face. She's been my roommate for a year. My friend for 2. We met at a Halloween party. She was doing makeup for guests. She turned my friend Marcus into a zombie. It took 4 hours. He looked incredible. He also couldn't eat solid food for 2 days because of the prosthetic. Rain is. How do I describe Rain? She dyes her hair black with red streaks. She wears combat boots everywhere. She has a tattoo of a bat skeleton on her collarbone. She laughs at funerals. Not real funerals. Movie funerals. She says the special effects are adorably wrong. She's terrifying. She's also my best friend. And I might be in love with her. I'm not sure when it started. Maybe she made me soup when I had the flu. Maybe when she threatened to fight my ex-girlfriend. Maybe when she fell asleep on my shoulder during a horror movie marathon and mumbled something about the arterial spray is inaccurate. It doesn't matter. The point is, I'm in love with my roommate. And I can't tell her because she's my roommate. And she probably just sees me as a friend. Right. Lately, Rain has been different. More physical. She's always been tactile. She'll punch your arm when she's joking. She'll shove you when she's excited. That's normal. But now she's gentle. Which is weirder. She puts her hand on my shoulder when she walks past my desk. She lets it linger a second too long. She tucks the tag back into my shirt. Your tag was out. It was bothering me. It wasn't bothering me. It was bothering me. That's worse. She brushes hair out of my face slowly. Her fingers tracing my temple. You had a thing. An eyelash? You could have told me. I wanted to get it. It was satisfying. She sits closer to me on the couch. Our thighs touching. She doesn't move away. She leans in. She smells like clove cigarettes and expensive shampoo. What are we watching? You picked it. Some horror thing. Oh. Right. The one with the mutant raccoon. I made the raccoon. I know. You've mentioned it. It's my best work. After the zombie, Marcus, she's always been weird. So, I tell myself this is just Rain being Rain. I don't let myself hope. Hope is dangerous. Hope is how you ruin a perfectly good friendship. I meet a girl. Her name is Lauren. She's a barista at the coffee shop downstairs. She's cute, blonde, friendly. She laughs at my jokes, even the bad ones. Especially the bad ones. We go on a few dates. It's fine. It's nice? She's nice. Everything is nice. Rain hates her. She doesn't say it. But I can tell, so... Lauren. She seems fine. She is fine. She's very fine. You said fine 3 times? That's not a good sign. I'm just getting to know her. Getting to know someone who's fine sounds thrilling. Why don't you like her? I didn't say I don't like her. I said she's fine. There's a difference. You're using fine as an insult. I'm using it as an observation. Another time? So, what does Lauren do? She's a barista. Of course she is. She probably makes leaf patterns in the foam. Very creative. You're a bartender. You pour liquid into glasses. I pour liquid into glasses with style. And I don't make leaf patterns. I make skulls? You can't make a skull in a latte. Not with that attitude. Lauren comes over one evening. We're watching a movie. Rain comes home from work. Sees us on the couch. Oh, company. Hi. You must be the roommate. I'm Rain. The roommate, the one who lives here permanently. The way she says permanently is loaded. Like a warning. Rain sits in the armchair, stares at the TV. Doesn't say anything for the entire movie. Her presence is loud. Is she okay? She's always like this. She's kind of intense. She's an acquired taste. Like black coffee or arsenic. Lauren doesn't laugh. She leaves early. Your girlfriend doesn't like me. She's not my girlfriend. We're dating. Casually. Casually? Right. And she doesn't like me. She doesn't know you. You sat in the corner and glowered for 2 hours. I was watching the movie. You were watching us. The movie was more interesting. What is your problem with her? I don't have a problem. She's fine. I said she was fine. You're doing the fine thing again. I'm going to bed. She leaves. The conversation is over. But something is definitely happening. A few days later, we're on the couch, watching a horror movie. Some low-budget thing about possessed furniture. Rain is critiquing the effects. That blood is clearly corn syrup. You can tell by the viscosity. I use the same brand. You have a blood brand. I have preferences. Quality matters. She's sitting close. Closer than usual. Her shoulder pressed against mine. She's warm. I'm trying to focus on the movie. And then I feel it. A sharp pressure on my shoulder. Her teeth. She bit me. Ow! What the... There was a mosquito. A mosquito. On your shoulder? I got it. You got it with your teeth. I didn't have a fly swatter. I improvised. You bit me through my shirt. It was a very persistent mosquito. I had to be sure. I pulled down my collar. There's a mark. A definite bite mark. Rain. This is a human bite mark. The mosquito was large, tropical, probably invasive. We don't have tropical mosquitoes. Climate change. Very serious. She's not looking at me. She's staring at the TV. Her expression perfectly neutral, but her ears are red. Rain's ears get red when she's embarrassed. I've learned to read her tells. You bit me. I saved you from a mosquito. You're welcome. I don't think there was a mosquito. You're not an entomologist. You don't know. I know what a human bite feels like. How many human bites have you experienced? 1. This one? Just now. Then your sample size is too small to draw conclusions. That's not how science works. It's how my science works. She gets up, goes to her room, closes the door. I sit on the couch, touching my shoulder, the bite mark throbbing slightly. What was that? Lauren notices the mark. We're at her apartment. She's making dinner. She sees my shoulder when I take off my jacket. What happened to your shoulder? Mosquito. That's a huge bruise for a mosquito. Tropical. Invasive. Climate change. What? It's complicated. She doesn't buy it. I don't blame her. It's not a convincing lie. I can't exactly say my roommate bit me and claimed it was insect-related. A week later. Second incident. We're in the kitchen. I'm making coffee. Rain comes up behind me, reaches past me to grab a mug, her body pressing against my back, her breath on my neck, and then teeth on my wrist. She bit my wrist. Gently but definitely. Rain, your pulse was visible. It was distracting. My pulse. You have very prominent veins. It's a medical condition. It's not a medical condition. It's normal anatomy. Well, it's distracting. I was trying to get coffee, and your wrist was there. You bit my wrist instead of just asking me to move. Asking is slow. Biting is efficient. Biting is not efficient. Biting is assault. It was a love bite. She freezes. I freeze. The word hangs in the air. I mean, a friendly bite. A platonic bite between roommates. Roommates don't bite each other. They should. It's very bonding. She grabs her coffee. Retreats to her room. I'm left standing in the kitchen with a fresh bite mark on my wrist and a brain that's short-circuiting. Lauren sees the wrist mark. We're at a cafe. She grabs my hand. Cade. What is this? It's my cat. You don't have a cat. A stray cat outside the loft? It bit me. On the wrist? I was petting it wrong. That's not a cat bite. I know what cat bites look like. I have 2 cats. Maybe it was a different kind of cat. A wild one. A bobcat. In the city, urban bobcats. It's a growing problem. Climate change. You said that about the mosquito. Climate change affects everything. She stares at me. Cade. Are you seeing someone else? What? No. I'm not. Because these marks? They look like bite marks. Human bite marks. It's not what you think. Then what is it? I can't answer because the truth is insane. My roommate bites me to mark her territory. That's not something you say to a nice barista. I think we should take a break. Lauren, you're clearly going through something. And I don't want to be in the middle of it. It's not. It's okay. Really, I hope you figure it out. She leaves. I sit alone with my coffee and my bite marks and my completely justified anger. I go home. Rain is on the couch watching a documentary about sharks. She looks up. You're back early. How was the date? Lauren broke up with me. Oh. No. That's terrible. She doesn't sound sincere. She broke up with me because she thought I was seeing someone else. Because I had bite marks on my wrist from you. I didn't mean to. Yes. You did. You bit me twice. On purpose. And now my girlfriend is gone. She wasn't your girlfriend. You said you were dating casually. That's not the point. The point is, she was wrong for you. She was fine. You said so yourself. You don't want fine. You want more. And what is more? I don't know. Someone who challenges you. Someone who's not afraid of you. Someone who understands you. Someone like you. She's quiet. Rain. Why did you bite me? The mosquito thing was obviously a lie. The wrist thing was something. What are you doing? She looks at her hands. I don't know how to do this. Do what? This? Feelings. Communicating. I'm good at special effects and bartending and making people laugh at horror movies. I'm not good at telling someone I like them. You, like me, I've liked you since the day you walked into that Halloween party. You were dressed as a vampire. A really bad vampire. You had a cape from Party City? It was a good cape. It was plastic. It crinkled when you walked. I thought, this guy is ridiculous. And then I thought, I want to keep him. Keep me. I'm not good at sharing. I've never been good at sharing. When I was 5, I bit a kid who tried to take my crayons. Some things don't change. You bit me because you were jealous. I bit you because you're mine. You just didn't know it yet. I was marking my territory like a shark or a wolf or a deeply insecure person with poor communication skills. That's the most self-aware thing you've ever said. I've been practicing in the mirror for weeks. You practiced an apology in the mirror. I practiced a confession. This is the apology. Silence. She's not looking at me. Her ears are crimson. Rain. What? I've been in love with you for over a year. She looks up. What? Since the night you made me soup when I had the flu? You said, this is my grandmother's recipe. It cures everything except stupidity. So, you might need a second batch. And I thought, This is the most incredible person I've ever met. You remember the soup? It was chicken noodle. You put too much pepper. It was perfect. I didn't know. I thought you just saw me as a roommate. I saw you as everything. I was just too scared to say it. Because you're my best friend? And if I ruined that, you wouldn't have ruined it. I was already ruining it with the biting. The biting was a choice. It was a cry for help. I was trying to communicate non-verbally. With your teeth? Words are hard. Teeth are easy. That's going on a t-shirt. I'll make the t-shirt. I have a silk screen. She stands up. Walks toward me. Hesitates. Can I bite you again? Not hard. Just a marking bite. An official one. Now that you know what it means, you want to mark me as yours. I want everyone to know. Including you. Especially you. You're insane. I'm aware. Is that a yes? I look at her. Black and red hair. Bat skeleton tattoo. Combat boots. The girl who bit me twice. The girl who made me soup. The girl I've loved for over a year. Yes. She steps forward. Takes my wrist. The same one she bit before. And presses her teeth to it. Gently. Barely any pressure. A kiss with teeth. There. Officially marked. You're mine now. I was already yours. Now it's documented with dental records. That's not how dental records work. It's how my dental records work. I pull her closer. Kiss hair. She tastes like clove cigarettes and coffee. Her hands grip my shoulders. Her nails dig in. She's not gentle. She's never gentle. But she's real. We move to my room. Stumbling. She's laughing. Your room is so boring. You need more skulls. I don't need skulls. Everyone needs skulls. They're classic decor. She pushes me onto the bed. Climbs over me. Her hair falling forward. The red streaks catching the light. I should warn you. I'm going to bite you more now that I'm allowed. How many bites? I don't know. A few. Strategically placed. Like a map of my affection. You're going to draw a map on my body with your teeth. It's very romantic. You'll see. She kisses my neck. Then bites gently. Leaves a mark. There. 1. She kisses my shoulder. Bites. 2. She kisses my collarbone. Bites. 3. I'm pacing myself. You're very methodical. I'm an artist. This is my medium. Your medium is me. You're my favorite canvas. Very responsive. Makes good sounds. I make a sound. She grins. Like that. Exactly. She continues her work. Kissing. Biting. Leaving a trail of small marks. I'm going to look like I was attacked by a very affectionate vampire. Which is basically accurate. At one point, she pauses. Examines a mark on my chest. This one is perfect. Excellent coloration. Minimal bruising. I'm very proud of it. Are you critiquing your bite marks? I'm a special effects artist. I have professional standards. These aren't special effects. They're real. Exactly. Authenticity matters. Realism is key. You're analyzing real bites as if they're fake wounds. The principles are the same. Depth. Placement. Color gradient. This is good work. I'm glad my pain meets your artistic standards. You're not in pain. You're enjoying it. Maybe. Definitely. Your pulse is elevated. Your breathing is shallow. You're very into this. You're monitoring my vital signs. I'm an observer. Now, shut up. I have 3 more bites planned. She continues. And I let her. After, we lie tangled together. My body covered in small red marks. She looks very pleased with herself. That was my best work yet. You've done this before. On mannequins. For practice. But you're much better. You react. Mannequins just sit there. I'm glad I'm better than a mannequin. Significantly better. 5 stars. Would bite again. You're going to leave a review. Already writing it in my head. Excellent canvas. Very responsive. Good pain tolerance. Attractive when bitten. Attractive when bitten. You get this look. Like you're surprised but also into it. It's very compelling. You've been watching my face while you bite me. I watch everything. I'm very observant. She traces her finger along the marks. I'm sorry about Lauren. Sort of. Sort of. I'm sorry she got hurt. I'm not sorry she's gone. She wasn't right for you. And you are? I'm not right for anyone. I'm a disaster. But I'm your disaster. If you want me. I want you. I've wanted you for a long time. Even with the biting. Because of the biting. Well, maybe not the first one. I was confused. The mosquito story was weak. I panicked. It was terrible. Tropical mosquito. We live in the Midwest. I know. I'm a terrible liar. That's why I bite instead. You should work on your lying. I'll work on my biting instead. More practice. She snuggles against me. Her head on my chest. Her fingers tracing the bite on my shoulder. I love you. I should have said it earlier. But I was scared. I love you. 2. I should have said it earlier. But I was also scared. We're both idiots. The biggest idiots. But now we're idiots together. With bite marks. Very visible bite marks. I'm going to have to explain these. Tell them you were attacked by a gremlin. A very affectionate gremlin. That's basically accurate. I'm your gremlin. Officially, my gremlin. She bites my chest gently, marked again. For emphasis. The next morning, I wake up. Rain is still asleep. Sprawled across the bed. Her hair a mess. Her bat tattoo visible. She's drooling a little. She looks peaceful. Not like someone who bit me 7 times last night. I go to the bathroom. Look in the mirror. My neck, shoulders, chest, and wrist covered in small red marks. I look like I lost a fight with a vampire. A very amorous vampire. Rain appears in the doorway, wearing my shirt. Her hair, even messier. Admiring my work. I'm counting the damage. 7 marks. 8. There's one behind your ear you haven't found yet. Behind my ear. I was thorough. I'm a professional. I turn my head. There is indeed a small mark behind my ear. When did you even... You were asleep. Well, half asleep. You made a sound. It was cute. You bit me while I was sleeping. 1 little bite. A bonus bite. A good morning bite. That's not a thing. It is now. I'm inventing it. She wraps her arms around me from behind. Rests her chin on my shoulder. I'm not sorry about any of it. The mosquito bite. The wrist bite. The 7 planned bites. The bonus bite. I'm keeping you. You marked your territory. Extensively. With documentation. What happens now? Now, we have breakfast. And then I'll probably bite you again. I'm thinking about making a pattern. Like a constellation. You're going to arrange your bite marks into a star pattern. Orion. On your back. It'll take a few sessions. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard. You love it. I do. Unfortunately, I really do. Marcus comes over later that week. He's my friend from college. He's seen a lot of weird things in this apartment. He's not prepared for this. Dude. What happened to your neck? What do you mean? You have... like... marks all over. Rain. From the kitchen. Those are mine. What? Rain comes out, holding a mug that says, I bite? She bought it yesterday. She was very excited. I bit him. He's mine now. Marcus looks at me. Is she serious? She's serious. We're together now. Together as in dating. As in, he's my boyfriend and I've marked him with my teeth. It's very official. You marked him with your teeth. It's a thing. You wouldn't understand. I definitely don't understand. He sits down, looks at my neck, then at Rain, then back at me. So, all those times you said, she's just my roommate. I was in denial. And all those times you said, the bite marks are from mosquitoes. Also denial. You had bite marks and you blame mosquitoes. The mosquito story was my idea. It was a bad idea. I panicked. You bit him and then gaslit him about insects. I didn't gaslight him. I improvised poorly. This is the most chaotic relationship I've ever seen. Thank you. It wasn't a compliment. I'm taking it as one. Marcus looks at me. You're happy. I am. Very. Even with the marks. Especially with the marks. They grow on you. They grow on him. Literally. Marcus groans. That was a good pun. Appreciated. I'm leaving. You just got here. I need to process this. I'll be back when the bite marks heal. They won't heal. I'm going to refresh them regularly. It's maintenance. I'll be back never. He leaves. He'll be back. They always come back. It's been 6 months. We're still in the same loft. Still on the same couch. Still watching horror movies. Some things have changed. We share a room now. Her room is now her studio. She makes prosthetics and fake blood. The fake blood looks disturbingly real. She tested it on me once. I looked like I'd been stabbed. She said it was very convincing. I said, "Please warn me next time." She said, "No promises." She still bites me regularly. But now it's different. It's not territorial. It's affectionate. It's her love language. I've learned to read the bites. A gentle bite on the shoulder means, I love you. A firmer bite on the wrist means, pay attention to me. A bite behind the ear means, you're mine. And I'm happy about it. Lauren saw us at the coffee shop. She's working her shift. I walk in with Rain. Rain's arm is around my waist. My neck has a fresh mark. Very visible. Lauren stares. Is that a bite mark? Yes. I did that. He's mine now. The mosquito. There was never a mosquito. I'm sorry. It was complicated. It was your roommate. I'm a very territorial roommate. Now I'm a territorial girlfriend. It's an upgrade. Lauren looks at me. You're happy. I am. With her, I'm standing right here. She bit you. She expresses affection through teeth. I've adapted. Lauren shakes her head. I'm not even going to try to understand this. Latte. Yes. With oat milk? And make a skull in the foam. I don't know how to make a skull. Learn. It's a valuable skill. Tonight. We're on the couch. Watching a documentary about wolves. She's curled against me. Her head on my shoulder. Her finger tracing the bite mark on my wrist. The alpha female marks her mate. Did you know that? I'm learning. It's a sign of possession. This one is mine. Don't touch. You're comparing yourself to a wolf. I'm comparing us to wolves. We're a pack. A small pack. Just two. But a pack. And you're the alpha, obviously. I'm the one with the teeth. I have teeth. 2. I could bite you back. She looks up at me. I'd like to see you try. So I do. I bite her shoulder gently. She makes a surprised sound. Oh. That's different. How does it feel? Weirdly good. I understand why you like it now. Now, we're both marked. Mutual marking. That's very progressive of us. We're a modern pack. The most modern? She kisses me. I love you. You're my favorite canvas. I love you. 2. You're my favorite gremlin. I'm going to put that on a shirt. Favorite gremlin. With a picture of me biting someone. Please. Don't. I'm absolutely going to. I already have the design in my head. You're insane. You've mentioned multiple times over the past 6 months. It bears repeating. She bites my earlobe gently. That's for calling me insane. It was a compliment. I know. That's why it was gentle. She settles back against me. The wolf documentary continues. The alpha female is protecting her pack. Rain is tracing patterns on my skin, connecting the bite marks like stars in a constellation. She's almost finished Orion. 2 more bites to go. She told me she's saving them for a special occasion. I don't know what occasion, but I'm looking forward to it.